What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Just Joshin. Today we're going to be cooking beef. They call them spare ribs at this grocery store, but beef back ribs, beef spare ribs. It's basically what they cut off the ribeye steak. And some people call them shiners, because when you cook them the bones will shine through. They're a little different than pork spare ribs or pork ribs in general. The meat's more in between each bone than rather on top. Also, we're going to be trying some new pellets just made by Royal Oak, 100% charcoal pellets. So we're going to try those out today as well. Empty out the hopper, and also when I empty out the hopper, you know, it empties out everything in the middle, but then there's kind of angles on the end of the bin. So I've removed the little safety grate, and that way I can get down in there actually and scrape them off the edge. So they'll fall in the middle and you can empty out completely. So I've done that. Put the new pellets in, and I'll show a comparison between these charcoal pellets and the Pit Boss charcoal pellets, and you'll see the difference in that. But not too much on the meat side here. Basically, I took it out of the package, I removed the membrane, and now I'm just going to lather it up with some mustard and salt and pepper is all I'm putting on it. And we're going to see the beefiness of this and the pellets. So I didn't want to put a big heavy rub on it that had a bunch of flavor in the rub itself. I wanted to try to get the flavor from the pellet smoker as much as possible and the beefiness of the ribs. So we'll do that now. We'll go ahead and lather it up and get some salt and pepper on there. Now today I'm trying the new Royal Oak 100% charcoal hardwood pellets. It's just come out a month or so, maybe two ago. Supposed to be the best, I guess. The only other charcoal flavored pellet I knew you could get is from Pit Boss. Just kind of shows you a comparison here with the blended charcoal pellets, ordinary. So apparently they're claiming that Pit Boss blends charcoal, their pellets or whatever. And Royal Oak is 100% charcoal. You can see in the picture it looks a lot darker. We'll cut it open and see. Supposed to be water resistant, burns hotter, authentic barbecue flavor, 100% charcoal, no fillers, and safe for use in all pellet grills. And of course, that's all you can cook with it, everything. So we'll cut it open and we'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah, you can tell it's definitely a lot darker than the Pit Boss charcoal pellets. You can kind of see here, this is the Pit Boss in this hand, and this is the Royal Oak. And you can just see how much darker, really far. Not even food yet. You can see how much darker the Royal Oak is than the Pit Boss charcoal. That's promising. And I'm not gonna sift the Royal Oak. I'm just gonna put them straight in and see what we get from there. They don't look dusty so far in the bag, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so like I said, I have removed the membrane. I'm not gonna do any sort of trimming to it. There is a little silver skin right here. I'm just gonna leave it. It'll be okay, it's not much. But I'm going to put mustard on it. Actually, I'm gonna pat them dry first a little bit. Then I'm gonna add my mustard and then salt and pepper. All right, so I got it seasoning up and it's been setting for about 20 minutes and sweated in real good. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the smoker. And we'll be cooking at 225. Got the water pan in, middle shelf, you know the drill. Let's get it in there. Middle rack. All right, so we got it in the smoker. If I spritz, I'm gonna use just plain water, nothing crazy. Like I said, I wanna get as much flavor from the pellets and the beef itself. And we're just gonna ride it out. We're going for a temp around 202, 204. I'm probably gonna wrap in butcher paper once I get past 165 or so. But I'll keep an eye on it, check on it. If I have any updates, I'll bring you along, of course. Let's ride it out. All right, so we're about 4 hours in, temping about 185. Went a little past my mark I wanted to wrap at. Still gonna wrap it. So I'm gonna get the butcher paper out, get them wrapped and get it back in the smoker till we get to our probe tender, our 202, 204 temperature. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit of moisture to the paper to make it a little more pliable. All right, so here they are. Just going to add a little moisture to them before I wrap them up as well. All right, I'm gonna keep them meat side up, just like this in the smoker. All right, we're gonna be back in the smoker, meat side up. Keep an eye on it, bump it up to 275 because I've got all the smoke flavor I want on them. Got them wrapped, and we'll finish them out and give them a test. All right, my alarm just went off. It's at 2:02. I checked it with the probe in different areas. It's very probe tender. So I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna let it rest for about 30 minutes, and then we'll be ready to try it. So here they are. So we're gonna let them rest for about 30 minutes, and be ready to give them a try. Also, I don't know if I've ever talked about it very much, but when I get ready to shut down my smoker, it's just what it says in the owner's manual is you get it below 200 degrees, and then you hold down the power button until the screen goes off. And then the fan's gonna continue to run and do like a cool down process, and then it'll eventually shut off. So what I do, when the meat's finished, I'll leave a door open, cut the temperature down to 175 or 150, and that way it's not trying to keep it the same temp and put a bunch of pellets in there. So, but as long as you cut the temperature down below 200, you should be good. But it takes a minute, even with the door wide open, to really drop down. I had it at 275, and it's now at 245. So I mean, it takes a second if you're cooking real high. Like normally 225, leave the door open for just a little bit. It's down below 200, then you're ready to power down. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that before I started cooking. When the grill's cool, obviously, you know, you just come up to it. Haven't used it yet. I always vacuum out the burn pot, and where you can see the auger coming out, I vacuum out right there too. Just, you know, that way it's all fresh, and it recommends doing that as well. So that's pretty much it on the smoker maintenance tip of the video, I guess you'd say. But all right, we'll let these rest and we'll give them a try. Oh, we had 30 minutes of rest. I've sliced them up. We've got an awesome smoke ring there. So I'm excited to try and see if we got any more smoke flavor out of those royal oak pellets. I mean, that smoke ring is crazy. All right, we'll get one of these out of the middle here. That's beefy. Salt and pepper goes excellent with beef, of course. So I mean, that's what you want right there. Now, as far as tasting a lot of extra smoke flavor, maybe. It's not hit you in the face, which I mean is as good too. I mean, you don't want it to be like choke you out with smoke, but I mean it's there. It's not like a offset or even the kettle, but it's definitely, I think, more prominent than just the regular Pit Boss charcoal pellets. Now, I have been mixing those 50-50 with a competition blend, but I have used them by themselves before. Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, you can tell by the smoke ring. I mean, it's thick on both sides of the rib. I think they're a win. But hey, I'd say definitely give this recipe a try. The royal oak pellets, they are a little more expensive. A 20-pound bag is $20, 18 something. Tax and all is about 20 bucks. I had to order it online, and it was supposed to be there the next Friday, but it wound up being the following Friday, and I shipped it to the store at Home Depot. I ordered it through Home Depot's website and picked up at Home Depot. So I don't know how easy it is to get it out where y'all are from or wherever you may be watching from, but it's not on the shelves around here yet, where I'm at in Alabama. You can order it online and pick it up eventually, I guess, if they have any around available. I mean, if you want to give them a try, I say go ahead. Awesome smoke ring, more smoky flavor than the Pit Boss. So, but hey, I think it's a win. If you like what you see though, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like on the video, leave a comment. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging around. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.